based on your niche market, what's not being offered, what's missing on the market, what's missing. What's missing on the market? Growth within the company. Number 2, really fast talent. Really fast talent is definitely missing in the market. And I can't speak on that so and enough to say that is the main reason that you want to niche. That you will beat everyone out if you can touch as many people in your niche market as possible. I've got a client in New York right now. He's getting ready to work on his first contract job order. First contract job order. Nervous out of his mind. So nervous he took his wife into the meeting with him, which is fine because she works in the business. He's such the sweetest guy. And he goes in there, and the owner, he happens to bump into the owner of the nursing facility. This is him telling me this today. And the guy said, "Who are you? What are you doing here?" And he's like, "Oh, this is my staffing agency." He's like, "Staffing?" He said, "Man, I'm telling you right now." He said the guy literally pulled him to the side in the hallway. He said, "If you can find me CNAs, I'll give you all my business." He said, "I'm so sick and tired of staffing agencies promising me everything and don't deliver nothing. And when they do deliver something, the candidates suck because they don't stay on the assignment long enough." He said, "If you're different, if you can provide," he said, "I need 35 CNAs yesterday. He said, I will give you all our business." And so my client, in good fashion, says, "I'll be right back." And he calls me. D, I'm like, "Oh God, why are you on the phone with me? What are you doing? Go get the contract." I love him. He is like the sweetest guy on this planet, right? So, so it's so funny. And, but, and he's working on, he's closing this guy. He's closing this deal. But did you hear what the hiring manager told him? Do you understand that you coming into this niche, into this market, even as a niche, if you don't have your talent pipeline in order, why are you even doing the business? Because your value is 100% in your network. 100% in your network. Somebody just put on here, someone told me the same thing today. Henry, he gave the response, really fast talent. That is one of the things that's definitely not being offered in real life in recruitment and staffing right now. Okay? I just went hard. But this is why I'm pushing this niche. Tia said paid time off, medical insurance. Yes, I do want you to, Henry. I'm going to pull you off the line right here. I'm glad to. I want to get you guys involved. I'm unmuting you. Henry, you're unmuted on my end. You there? Yeah, turn over.
I'm here. Hello.
Hey, Henry, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm amazing. Say hi to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, you going to share with us tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to share you a story that I had today.
Okay.
So, I happened to, I was at a networking event. I told you already 2 weeks ago about.
Mm-hmm.
So, I bumped in there and someone. And anyway, on the moment, didn't sound like a really thing that is like moving forward. But she told me that she's involved in the industry, in the healthcare industry. She will give me a follow-up email, the next 2 weeks or so. So last week on Thursday, she sent me an email. She wants to talk to me. And she connected me to an administrator in New Jersey, someone in New Jersey, administrator, a nursing home. I don't know if you guys know, but it was in the news like 3 nursing homes was on strike last week.
Ooh.
In New Jersey because there's a very shortage in talent over there in New Jersey.
Ooh.
So anyway, let's finish the story. So I called her up today and she told me, if you bring me CNAs, I give you today a $90,000 contract.
Whoa, Henry. Oh, so what did you say?
So I told her my niche is not in CNAs and I respect my niche.
Okay.
But I will see what I can do for you. But $90,000 is not a game.
No, it's not a game. It's not a game. Like, Henry, you ain't text me about that one. Like, wait a minute.
I'm still in shock.
You still, I'm in shock. What are you saying? Henry's one of my one-on-one clients, guys. So he's typically on my phone. It's like, you didn't say any of this? Oh my gosh, that's amazing though. Henry.
So that's the story that I have to share for you today.
Henry.
I just want to tell you, for all of you, that the contracts is out there. The talent is not there. That's my advice.
Yeah. Henry, I'm so proud of you. I just want you to know that.
I'm proud of you.
Aww.
You know that for sure.
Well, I mean, I've been, you know, you always surprise me, but I'm never surprised. And
right now you are?
I am, but I'm not. Like, already knew it, right? Before you even said it, just waiting to hear you say it. But at the same time, you know, like, yes, Henry, get it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like a super proud coach. And, you know, this is kind of back to back because you just got 4 other job orders last week, right?
Yeah, and it's hard to fill, and the other job orders are for directors, so it's a little bit much harder than that.
Mm-hmm.
But what the nursing home, the administrator there told me is that if I would take investors or something like that and make classes for CNAs, that will be the solution. That's her opinion.
I like that.
Because
that's what we're talking about tonight, Henry, is taking a step further. So tell me more.
So the basic idea that we come up together, I have a long discussion with her. So the basic idea that we came up is that if you want to do a CNA thing, but you want people to come to it, the main point that people are not going today to a professional career rather than go anything selling online is because people don't want to take on the main problem is that they don't want to take on the 5-year debt that is coming with the medical industry.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you can come up with a model on return on investing, so for example, if you gave for CNAs free classes, I don't know, free or low pay, and for the next 3 years, let's say 12% of the salary is going for you.
Go ahead.
Do you got what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Because you're training the CNAs, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing can go on with registered nurses and with doctors and with therapists.
Mm-hmm.
So how much more the value will be, like let's say a registered nurse education is I don't know, $100,000.
Yeah. Or
so
yeah.
Or more. Yeah. Let's say example. Let's stay on the low numbers. It's better. So the investors will make let's say every registered nurse make $70,000 at the beginning of the career, makes between $50,000 and $70,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
So every investor will make for the next 5 years a certain amount of their pay,
Mm-hmm.
and then they will make, and then the rest will come from scholarships.
I like it.
it's a long game, but it's a way for people to get involved in the medical line, because people today get growing up very free, and they don't like to get too much debt on their head, and they don't like to be like under starting their life by the 20s to be under debt.
Yeah. That's what's going on with my son, my 23. That's why he's in Germany. He was like, I'm not going to school. He said, it's too much information out here for me to have that debt on my head. Those are his exact words. He was like, I'm not going to school. You know, so I know that especially the millennial generation is, and that's where you are, just feels very differently about work in general. And you can see hundreds of articles online talking about that. So we're having a global shift that's happening, you know, in mentality and in the way we work. And Henry, you know, I think it's amazing that you recognize that. That's one of the reasons why I love having you here in this academy and doing this business and loving on your niche, because you bring a different perspective that other people may not think about or may not understand or can't relate to. And so, you know, and when you speak, people listen. And I think you have some amazing ideas, and this is exactly what this training is about. And you have embodied it in an amazing way. I'm so proud of you. Go ahead. I know you.
And the other thing, the main point that you can see how the way is shifting, because you can see right now a lot of talent are coming from outside the U.S. So the more the country is restricted, the people are living under the I don't know how to call it. They're living under the way of pressure of life. They can take on bigger journeys than the younger generation in America. Because they have a problem to take much on their head, because they anyways have.
So so in the model that you're using is very similar. I was going to say this, and I can't remember, but your model is similar to something that's going on in another industry, and we're going to talk about that as well, is borrowing from other places to create something for your specific niche space. And you know, I just want to say really quickly, 30 days ago, maybe a little bit more, Henry was like, I need job orders. I need job orders. And now he's in an abundance of job orders. And I just want, you know, he said he was in shock today, because it's very surprising. Henry, I'll wake up in the morning and Henry's already texted me, right? So it's surprising that he texted me, said he's still in shock. I totally get it. But I want you to revel in that thought that I just put out there, Henry. And I'm going to put you on mute again and continue on, because a lot of feedback for our conversation. Can't wait to meet, I think, tomorrow. But I just want you to just sit in the space of 30 days. You were like, job orders, D. And today you're like an abundance of job orders if you choose, you know? So yeah. That's
completely right. And when I told you that I need job orders, I knew that it will come in the end. I just didn't know how much is out there, because wherever you go, it's out there.
But you know,
so give me the talent and I give you the contract.
But you know what else, Henry? You attract that to yourself. You didn't have any doubt whatsoever. You were looking for the secret key, and you were waiting with anticipation of it happening. So it was going to come to you in abundance. You already knew that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm
still looking for the secret key. I don't get it right now.
I think you do. I think you have it more than you even recognize. But I'll let the academy. I will let everybody over, because you and I are having a coaching session right now. We're not supposed to have a coaching session.
No, it's not good.
I will see you tomorrow. But thank you so much for sharing, Henry. I really appreciate you. Congratulations. I'm going to read some of the comments. Pam said, congrats, Henry. Constance says, Henry, you are in overflow. I am excited for you. Jackie said, we're going to be offering CNA training and training these CNAs to work the agency as well. Caesar, hey Caesar, how are you? Trudy said, Gary V, the same thing Gary V says, as well as Patrick Bet David. I don't know, whoever is in that niche better call Henry. I know, right? Tia said, I can help with the structure of the CNA classes if you need help. I'm a certified trainer. Henry, contact Tia Bush. Tia Bush, contact Henry. Both of you are in the Facebook group. You can work together. You need each other. She's a certified trainer. You want to do a class. Your energy is already here. Make it real. You got something right there. Trudy said, too much information out there than spending $1 million on college and still getting that entry-level position. That's how these young people feel, for real. So I already know. Constance says, Henry, that is awesome. Congratulations. I concur. The contracts are everywhere. Alianda said, that's saying a lot, Henry. Thanks. Jackie says, hell, I'm in shock. That is amazing. I'm not in shock. I know I knew it was coming, and I knew it was going to come in abundance, and he knew that it was going to come in abundance. And the only reason why I say he knew is because twice he's asked me something along the lines of, I won't go into exact questions, but something along the lines of when I need to handle the large, amount of people I'm placing, but he didn't say it in those words. So I was already checking his conversation like, oh, he know it's coming. But, I never, tagged on it, but he knows. We'll talk about it tomorrow. I'm grinning ear to ear for him. They're over here just going crazy for you, Henry. Contract labor is fast. Okay, so these are all, I can't even keep up with the comments. I can't even keep up with them.